Have you ever stopped to really think about this? Your sexual desire, the fire inside you, it's not just a feeling, a need, or an impulse. It's the single most powerful energy you possess. And here's the catch. That power, that energy, can either be your greatest weapon or your most dangerous weakness. Women know this better than most men realize. They sense the strength in a man who owns his desire, but even more so, they feel the cracks in the armor of a man who lets desire own him. Let me be clear. Sexual desire is not shameful. It's natural. It's vital. It's part of being a man. But without control, without awareness, that desire becomes a leash. And suddenly, the man who thought he was in charge finds himself a prisoner, held captive by cravings he didn't know how to master. Think about it like this. When you give in to every urge, every impulse, you give away your power piece by piece. Maybe you chase the thrill of the moment, forgetting the consequences of a wandering eye, a reckless decision, a promise broken. Or maybe you stay silent, letting frustration build, not knowing how to communicate what you really want or need. Either way, you lose control. But here's the secret that most men never learn. The real power of your sexual desire is in how you choose to channel it. When you understand your desire, when you respect it, when you harness it, you become a force. Not just physically, but emotionally and mentally.
I want to tell you about James. He's 45, divorced, and for years he felt like his desire was controlling him. He chased every attraction, every fleeting moment, but nothing lasted. He felt empty, powerless, lost. Then one day, James decided to change. He started understanding what his desire really meant, not just a craving for pleasure, but a signal of what he truly needed: connection, respect, intimacy. He learned to say no to the wrong moments and yes to the right ones. He began to see himself as more than a body seeking release. He became a man who could lead, who could inspire, who could be truly present. That change didn't happen overnight. It took patience, courage, and discipline. But the results? James became magnetic, not because he changed who he was, but because he embraced his power with respect and control. And the women around him? They noticed, they felt it. They wanted to be part of that energy, not as masters of it, but as equals, as partners. This is the balance you have to strike. Desire without control is chaos. Control without desire is emptiness. Your task, your challenge, is to live in the space between. To fuel your desire with purpose, to channel it with integrity, to let it drive you forward without losing yourself along the way. So, how do you do it? How do you keep your sexual desire from giving away your power? First, awareness. Know your triggers. Understand your emotions behind the desire. Second, patience. Don't rush. Learn to wait for the moments that truly matter. Third, respect. For yourself, for the woman you desire. When you combine these, awareness, patience, respect, You create something unstoppable. A power that commands attention, inspires trust, and builds real connection. It might mean walking away from a tempting situation because you know it won't lead anywhere real. It might mean having honest conversations about what you want and need. It might mean setting boundaries, not just for others, but for yourself. Because true power isn't about domination, it's about mastery. Mastery of your body, your mind, your emotions. And when you master your sexual desire, you reclaim your freedom. You become the man who leads his own life, not the one led by impulses or others. And that is irresistible. Remember, your sexual desire gives her all the power, only if you let it. But you have the key. Control it or be controlled.